Again, in my office at Northwest University with Stephen Alltop, uh, collecting our thoughts, looking forward to 59th season of Peninsula Music Festival in Door County. We will discuss all the programs we created, all the guest artists we are inviting, all the music, all the relationship between pieces and between programs, and how much we can't wait to go and work it up and make it alive.
Exactly, and we look out the window and we see snow and ice as the temperature approaches zero here in Chicago, and it's really nice at this juncture to look ahead to August because the people are warm, the food is wonderful, and the music is just the best. So
Yes.
very, very excited to consider these wonderful programs, and as you say, all of the connections and all of the sort of reuniting of musical family that we have coming up this August.
You are absolutely right. Let's just start with the program number one. We're going to start, as usual, with our national anthem, which underwent certain modifications since for a number of years it was performed by not our conductors,
Right.
but by ladies and gentlemen who won a certain competition in order
Battle of the Batons.
That's right, Battle of the Batons.
That's right.
This year, the competition or the battle is not for the baton, but for which overture is the most popular in Door County. And it happened to be Overture to Nabucco by Giuseppe Verdi. So we're going to start. It was a choice of our public. We suggested to them 5 various overtures, and Nabucco came on top. So we will start with Nabucco Overture by Giuseppe Verdi, followed by wonderful concerto. It's a triple concerto by Beethoven for violin, cello, and piano, and followed by also wonderful symphony, Scottish symphony by Felix Mendelssohn.
Yeah, it's a really nice grouping of 3 wonderful masterpieces, beloved, different. The Verdi comes from the piece that I think established him in the hearts and minds of his countrymen as having a voice for them, especially with the chorus Va Pensiero.
That's right.
Yeah, and that of course reflected the Hebrew slaves in captivity, but there was a sentiment in that his countrymen seemed to really latch on to, and it's a great overture. I'm glad they picked it.
Yes, me too. There is another very interesting twist into this overture. Since neither Beethoven concerto nor Scottish symphony is heavy on brass, our brass players would be only involved in the national performing of our national anthem, and then they would be free. But this time they will be staying for the overture as well. So I'm very happy about
That's
that.
right. And so one of the things I always enjoy about your programs is there are many connections, and it seems like you almost do them subconsciously sometimes. But for instance, the Mendelssohn reflects Mendelssohn's sort of grand tour. He, like a lot of more aristocratic people of his time, traveled extensively, and Mendelssohn did, and his visit to Scotland was quite a boon musically, because we enjoy not only this symphony, Symphony Number 3, the Scottish, but also his overture called Fingal's Cave, or the Hebrides, which is an island off of Scotland. But I'm just thinking about these sort of nationalistic melodies in Nabucco, but also an almost nationalistic feel to the Scottish music in his symphony. Although he was, of course, German, it's still an element that sort of draws the program together for me.
Well, that's true. But if you think about triple concerto by Beethoven, you will find another nationalistic feelings of Polonaise.
Ah, yes.
in the last
different country.
Yes.
So you have a nice potpourri of Europe going
Yeah.
there. And speaking of friends or family of the festival,
Yeah.
the cellist will be Wendy Warner, who's
Right.
played at the festival a number of times, and Winston Choi,
Yes, who played there too.
who I believe is playing there for the third time as a soloist. He's done Poulenc there before,
And Ravel.
and Ravel. So I think this is the third appearance. But his wife, Ming-Hwan Zhu, is a wonderful participant last year for us, so they're definitely friends. And then we have somebody new to the festival.
Yes, this is really something very new, which is a search for our new concert master, and therefore we are going to feature 3 different violinists who will lead our orchestra for a week. And the first week candidate is a lady who is a professor of violin in medicine, University of Wisconsin. Her name is Felicia Moye, and she is going to be a participant in this Beethoven triple concerto. And then she will lead the orchestra for the whole week.
The whole week.
Yes.
And this concert also, I think, will be the vehicle for something that's very special for all of us associated with the orchestra, and that is the way the orchestra comes together. It's a beautiful thing. 53 weeks have passed, and you give a downbeat, and it's like they never came apart. It's really an exciting thing to see the way the orchestra coalesces, and we only have 2 rehearsals for this concert, but it's always very exciting.
Yes. You're very kind. All right. Is anything else would you like to say about this program?
Well, it should start our 59th season in a wonderful way.
Yes, yes. That is true.